What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, of course, my college football picks this week, my NFL picks this week. That video will be out tomorrow, just like here on a weekly basis. If you guys are new to my channel or you haven't yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. I give out my prediction on every game, every single week from start to finish, the entire duration of football season. Man, as you guys can tell, I'm finally back home. It's just been a crazy, crazy 3 weeks. Every single time I go back to the Northeast, man, there's just always some bullshit. Stuff with the car. I don't even fuck with the people up there no more. I don't get to hit the gym every day. I don't get the same sleep every day. I don't get you guys enough videos. Like I was cranking out those videos just from my makeshift setup there. Just trying to make sure I got you, the picks for the week. But it's time to lock in, guys. I had a bad week, a really, really bad week. I don't sugarcoat it. The numbers are on the screen. This is updated as well. I got my ass kicked here this previous week in football. I mean, I just got destroyed. It was really, really bad luck. A lot of the plays were just really, really unfortunate. Some of them were just blatantly wrong. I mean, I just picked stuff that was just wrong. Just some examples. Obviously, I post the full details in the community section every week. So if you do want to view every single wager I do make, you're more than welcome to check out the details there. But just some quick examples, guys. Like, I took a shot on Auburn at home. I thought they were going to get the job done. No. Took a shot on Arizona. The line looked short to me, only getting 2 points at home. BYU, I thought, was due for a loss. Took a shot with Iowa State despite the injuries. I'm not really a big fan of Colorado. I mean, just wrong. Yeah, that's just kind of the week it was, man. Really, really frustrating. And then just some really bad beats in the NFL as well. NFL just absolutely brutal luck. Almost uncomprehendable type of luck. I mean, I had a 4.1 unit same game parlay for Monday Night Football. And the only thing we needed on the ticket was just 40 points in the game. I mean, all the fourth down stuff, the missed field goals, it's just so much bullshit. At one point in that Monday Night Football game, the Bills won specifically, the live total in that game was up to like 65 points. And we couldn't even get 40. Just unfreaking believable. Josh Allen, holy cow, it literally looked like he was throwing the game. It literally looked like the NFL told him to throw the game. It looked that bad. This is generally, for the most part, why I never bet Monday Night Football. I never bet Thursday Night Football, a.k.a. the Eagles lost, a.k.a. the Bills and the totals and all the things that have been happening, man, these primetime games. Sunday Night Football, I had the over. I mean, that Chiefs-Lions game should have been at least 60 points. It didn't even get close to the total. Had the over in that one. So, yeah, hey, I'm not going to dwell on it. Just trying to give you guys some quick examples. Again, if you want to check out the full details, every wager I made this previous week, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm one of the guys here on YouTube that, I don't hide things. I don't make you go to some shady website that's edited or maybe changed or not authentic. I just put it on the screen. I show you guys the winning screenshots. The winning tickets. I show you the losing tickets. I talk about when I win. I talk about when I lose. And I put my numbers right on the screen for you. The one positive thing I can say, I guess two of those things is, even with just an absolutely devastating week, I'm still in profit. I mean, I just literally got wrecked. I literally just couldn't buy one this past week in football. 2-8 college football, 0-5 in the NFL. My season's still in profit. 69, 49, and 1, up 6.2 units, despite a just historically bad week. So there's a positive. And then I got just a massive promo for you guys this week. You guys know currently, well, not currently because my website's been updated, but you guys know for the most part, my monthly package is $240. My weekly 70. Look at the discounts. So for new signups, if you guys aren't currently on the text list, you can get in at these prices. And as long as you want to stay on there with an active subscription, that'll be your price moving forward. You can have that a billion years in the future if you're going to live to a billion years old. So I don't have losing weeks often. I basically win on repeat, but I do not win 52 weeks out of the year. I just had a really bad week. Now I'm in a bounce back position, and I'm giving you guys a promo. I know it's not fun to jump in on someone's premium when they're losing, but the mistake you guys normally make is when I'm winning. I mean, I'll have like 5 or 6 weeks in a row where I just print all this money, and then you guys just can't resist and you jump in, and I have a losing week. I mean, what did you expect? Me to win 10 weeks in a row? Yeah, I've done it before, but it's unlikely. This is when you want to jump on the text list after I just got wrecked. If you were not on the text list this last week, you avoided that. Now you got promotional pricing. I'm going to leave it at that, man. It's common sense to me, but I know a lot of you guys won't want to stomach jumping in to my premium, despite years and years and years of doing nothing but winning, especially in football, especially being in profit right now. I get it. You want to just take my picks and make your own guesses. I wish you the best of luck. Let me bring up Pickett Sports. Let's cover these games, guys. Let's go for it here. And yeah, we got football all week long. Tuesday, New Mexico State and Liberty. Got to be a Liberty spot. I'm really concerned the line came down. They're going to win the game. A little bit steep. I mean, a 6.5 would be beautiful. Even an even 7, I'd be okay with. I still have to do it, though. You know, at this point, you just can't put too much stock into some of this line movement, some of the betting splits. It's just one little thing to look at. You know, it's just one little tiny filter or whatever. It's one little tiny factor to put in your equation when you're making a decision. I was looking at Monday Night Football, the lines and stuff earlier, and the Bears, the Chicago Bears, with all the injuries that the Commanders had, with the revenge factor from the Hail Mary game that ruined the Bears season last year, and I was getting 6 points, and then I looked and it was a public underdog, and I didn't bet it. I didn't send it to premium. I didn't bet it myself. And that was a huge mistake. I thought both teams that were favored were the wrong teams. I just couldn't do it based on the money split. So I gotta put less stock into that and just go with my gut. Really would have really made a pile of money if I just went with my gut feeling there on Monday night. But that is what it is. Let's go with Liberty here. I'll lay 9.5. I could give a single fuck less about the money splits at this point in time. I'm betting what I like and whatever. Arkansas State, South Bama, I have zero clue. You guys know me, man. If you've been following my channel for a long time, you know that not completely, especially in college basketball, but for the most part in football, in college football, I just don't pay attention to the low-end schools. Arkansas State and Southern Alabama. I have not personally watched a single second of their football seasons this year. I'm not following that conference. I don't know the teams. I know kind of generally what's going on. I've seen some of their scoreboard results. But at the end of the day, you guys know where my brain cells go. You know, I put my stock into the main stuff. I'm trying to build my sample size and become the most acclimated and dialed in with our main teams as I can possibly get. That's what I like to do. That's why I have success every single year. That's why in the NBA, I watch the entire regular season, but I don't bet it. And then for playoffs, I feel like I'm locked in. Arkansas State and Southern Alabama, you guys can put it in the comment section because your guess is better than mine. I don't know. I'm just being honest with you. Based on the line, looks like the favorite's probably the right side. Maybe they get the job done at home. Pretty high total as well. Maybe a team total over for Southern Alabama, but I don't know. I don't know. Move on. And it's midweek football. It's weekday football in general. FIU, Western Kentucky, I will go with probably an over. I think over 55.5 makes a lot of sense in that one. UTEP, Sam Houston. Line looks short. Sam Houston's due, but man, they're bad. I bet an over. I'll go with another over in that one. Over 47.5. Delaware. I think they're going to drop this game. I'll go with Jacksonville State in this one. Give me that 3 points. Tulsa, ECU, line looks a bit steep. ECU's definitely winning the game, in my opinion. I don't see an upset here, but I think I see too many points. I'll grab 17.5. Hopefully they can hang in there. Louisville and Miami. You know, I gave Louisville a shot to go ahead and take care of business against Virginia in the perfect scenario when Virginia was off that massive Florida State upset. Now we know that Florida State really isn't that good, but just the spot was beautiful, and they came up short. 2 touchdowns is not enough, and I don't care if it's public. Yeah, the whole world can bet it with me if we want to. I don't know how Louisville stays within 2 scores here. I'm gonna lay 13. I'll go with Miami. I'll lay the points there. Nebraska, Minnesota. Too many points. Nebraska by 6. Nebraska by 4. I'll take 9.5 with Minnesota. See if that gets to double digits as well. Obviously, a 10 would be better. San Jose State, Utah State, no clue. Line says Utah State, though, all day. Lay the points, probably. North Carolina, Cal. I mean, man, it's just really hard to put any type of stock in a North Carolina right now. I'll go with Cal, man. I'll go with Cal. I'll lay 9.5. Saturday games, man. Georgia Tech and Duke. Georgia Tech and Duke. I think it's a Duke spot. I'll go with Duke on the money line. I think Duke's going to get that one. LSU and Vandy. Line looks a little short. Line looks a little bit short here. Is this one where it looks too easy to take Vanderbilt, but it's still the right side? I mean, this is one where, like, if you're trying to be too sharp, maybe you get yourself into trouble. Brian Kelly on the road. Vanderbilt's solid. Is it just decades and decades and decades of these programs being so far apart to where this line is still just a handout free gift for us to take Vandy? I'm done trying to be too sharp. Give me Vanderbilt on the money line. They're better and they're at home. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? Washington and Michigan. I got to take 6.5. I bet Michigan wins by 3. I like Michigan as a dog, man. I like them playing the best teams, getting points. Now, the only exception, I did bet Oklahoma pretty heavy when Michigan went there, but that situation made sense. Here, do we really want to have Michigan needing to win by like a decent margin? I bet Michigan finds a way to win this game. I just don't know if it's going to be by a full touchdown. So I'll take 6.5 with Washington. Baylor, TCU, I'll go with TCU. Also bet an over in that game. I should get up and over 70, no problem. Eastern Michigan, Miami, Ohio. I'll go ahead and 13.5. 12.5, I'll do it. Give me Miami, Ohio, lay 12.5. UConn and Boston College. I did bet Clemson over BC. Wish I bet that one harder. You knew Clemson would just somehow bounce up from that horrible start to the season. Boston College isn't good, but they're just, I'm not taking UConn over BC. I'm going to go with the Eagles here. They're going to get the job done. Come on, BC. Money line play. Central Michigan, Bowling Green, no clue. Army and Tulane, I really don't know. Tempted to take the points with Army. I worry about their offense keeping pace, though. I think it's single digits. I think this scenario where if you can get above 10 and a hook, 11, maybe you look at Army to hang in there, but 8.5, I'll lay the points with the Green Wave. Arizona and Houston. Give me Houston on the money line. Arizona's just not a good football team. They're dead to me. Oklahoma, South Carolina. The spot is good for the Sooners. But God, this is just going to be a really desperate spot for the Gamecocks. They are going to put everything into this. Should be a good crowd. Let's go with an under. 43.5 is still too high. This is not getting into the 40s. No way. Under 43.5. And my gut says take the points with South Carolina. Maybe Oklahoma escapes with a field goal win. My West Virginia Mountaineers at UCF. And it is what it is. I've gone over this conversation a lot of times. All those injuries in the Ohio game, that was it. White and I'm having a total mind blank on the one good receiver there. More and more added up. It's just the injuries have just decimated with. They're just cooked. UCF. God, I wish this was under a touchdown. I mean, we saw West Virginia kind of hang around in that BYU game, but they were also gifted a lot of turnovers. I'm going to go with UCF here. Maybe just look at the first half. Kent State, Toledo. I mean, who's betting on that? It's a huge spread with two mid teams. Kent State's so bad, but I'll take the points with them. Buffalo, UMass, no idea. Probably take the points there. Purdue, Northwestern, probably take the points there. Probably take the 4.5. Troy, UM Monroe, no idea. Ohio State, Wisconsin, 27.5. The total on the game is only 42. I mean, under. I can't get involved with that point spread. Under. Ohio State, get in, get out, get your win, and move on. They got bigger fish to fry coming down the road. Ohio State wins this thing 17-6. It could literally be that ugly. I think 42 is too high. Grab that on Bet Rivers under 42.5. Or 42, even that is on Bet Rivers. Ole Miss and Georgia. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I mean, is Ole Miss going to kind of fall flat here? God, it does kind of feel like it. Does kind of feel like it. Is an over too obvious? Is 53.5 too high? It's tempting to take the points. I'm gonna have faith in I'm gonna think like an odds maker here. I'm gonna think like the guys that make these odds. I'm gonna go with Georgia. I'll lay 6.5 in this one. Michigan State, Indiana. I just have to take the points. Feel like a sucker. Lost a lot of money on Oregon last week. You just can't do it. You just can't bet undefeated teams. When you start getting into week 5, 6, 7, teams are just going to go down. They're going to go down. They're going to have a hiccup. These are college kids. You know, we forget this sometimes. The media, the spotlight, the attention, the overall aura surrounding Oregon, it was just too high. It was just too high. I didn't play him on the spread. I just thought there was no way Indiana was going to win on the road in Eugene. But this is now Indiana is just overvalued. I know Michigan State's not good, but this is, I mean, what are we doing, guys? 27.5? No. No. Indiana wins by 17. Indiana wins by maybe 20. 27.5? I mean, the back door will be open. The back door will be open at the minimum. And I think Michigan State can kind of hang in there and lose by maybe 2 scores. UNLV Boise, probably just a little bit too high of a spread. I guess I'll take the points. A&M and Arkansas. It's an Arkansas spot. A&M's had some nice home field environments, nighttime games. 3:30 on the road here in the SEC. I just think it's too many points. I'll go ahead and take 8.5. Give me Arkansas. They might win that game outright. Who knows? Really hard to believe that, though. They can't get a stop, and A&M can get a stop. So probably not an upset, but we'll see what happens. UTSA and North Texas, and I just don't know. I would probably take the points. Tech State, Marshall, same thing. Coastal, App State, same thing. Probably take the points, but man, Coastal's pretty bad. Wyoming and Air Force, probably take the points again. Temple and Charlotte, probably take the points again. SMU and Clemson. Clemson, you know, they've, like I said, they bounced back. A couple, you know, really, really low-end teams to maybe get right against, or maybe they're really fool's gold and they just simply played North Carolina and Boston College. Maybe I have to get an updated injury report. Maybe there's news I don't know, but I don't know why this spread is this high. I know it's at Clemson, and they've kind of regained some momentum. This is ridiculous. SMU can win this game outright, and I kind of expect them to. I'll take 9.5 with SMU. Maybe Clemson wins by a score. Old Dominion, JMU. Probably go with Old Dominion there. Take the 2.5. Akron, Ball State. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I really don't. Northern Illinois and Ohio. God, it just seems a bit high. Probably take the points, but that's sketchy. Texas Tech, Arizona State. I mean, when are we going to reach a sell high spot on Texas Tech? And I just talked about this. These undefeated teams, man, they're going to have a hiccup. Arizona State still has a pretty good quarterback, and I like the coach. It's going to be a good environment. 13.5? That's enough for me. Give me Arizona State. Maybe sprinkle the money line. I mean, Texas Tech, man, they do look pretty good. Memphis and UAB, I don't know. Miss State and Florida, give me the points. Give me the points here. Kind of a snooze fest of a game. I'll take the Bulldogs here. Give me 9.5. Give me as many as I can get. Would love to have 10 there. Southern Miss. Do I want to lay 3.5 with them? Probably not. I'll take the points. Oregon and Rutgers, bounce back spot for Oregon, but I kind of feel like Oregon is not really that good. I feel like this was just a case of like Why did I even listen to media at all? Why did I even somewhat buy into Oregon? Everybody knew from the players they lost to the NFL. Everybody knew Oregon was going to take a step down. I mean, we gave them a lot of credit for beating Penn State. Penn State's so bad that they basically purchased one of the highest paid just entire systems, the program, the player, like everything, the coach. And now James Franklin is off into the sunset. I mean, Penn State's a disaster. Penn State wasn't a good football team. So we gave Oregon way too much credit just for going to a whiteout and winning versus a team that is low-key kind of mid. Like, honestly, like kind of the bottom of an... If they were in the SEC, they'd kind of be in like the bottom third, just to be honest. They'd be middle of the road in the Big 12 at best. So I don't want to, I think we got way, way overblown on Oregon, and I think they're still overblown. They should be favored 13, somewhere right around 2 touchdowns, not 18. Give me Rutgers at home. Washington State and Virginia. Jesus, man. Do I want to lay this type of a number here? Virginia wins. I don't see an upset. I see 0 chance of that happening, but God, 18.5. The travel's concerning. Washington State all the way over to the east. That is bad. And maybe that factors into this a little bit. I can't do it though. I'm just gonna look the other way and take the points. Just seems a bit high. Penn State and Iowa. Give me Iowa all day. You get an initial bump out of Penn State though, a little bit concerning. The initial bump, after you have a big coaching change in the program, but I don't know, man. I just don't think Penn State's very good. Give me an under. I'll go under 40.5 in this game. But I'll go with Iowa to get this one done too. Georgia State, Georgia Southern, no idea. Maryland, UCLA. Has UCLA bounced up high enough to where we can kind of sell high on them again? Really, really bad. Now they look capable. Give me Maryland. I'll take 4.5. Bad travel spot, though. Concerning, but I'll still do it. Give me the points. Texas, Kentucky, too many points here. Texas, one of my few winners last week. I did bet them for 2 units over Oklahoma. As soon as I sent that text out to the client list, some people even replied, "Oh no, dude, Texas is so bad." It was a good spot. It was a good spot. Now I'll go against them. Give me Kentucky. Texas wins. They ain't winning by two touchdowns. Bad spot. Big emotional win in the Red Rivalry game or whatever, Red River Shootout or whatever the fuck it is. I'm having a mind blank right now. They're going to come down a little. They might lose that game outright. Kentucky money line. I mean, what are we doing here? Texas is not good. It was just the best spot. The whole team rallied. It was just a good spot. You had to take them there. The line looks short, favorite, the line's bouncing around 0. We just had to take them. It was just the spot. It was just situational betting. Hawaii, Colorado State, no clue. USC, Notre Dame. I think this is going to be a public underdog. I think it's going to be a massive one. I could click on the public betting information right now. I'm not even going to do it. This has got to be a public dog. I think everybody's going to be taking the points. And for the books to hang 10 out there with USC, USC's now ranked. I mean, give me Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame, man. I think they'll get the job done. I'll lay the 8.5. Tennessee and Alabama, and this is too many points. I think Alabama wins. I think they survive. 6, 4, 3, 1, 2. I think those will be the points where the final margin will be. 9.5. Maybe some people will keep betting on the Tide here. We could get a 10 with Tennessee. Tennessee, way better at home. This is definitely concerning. But I'll do it. I just think it's too many points. I think Alabama they're just going to kind of keep doing what they need to do to win these games, but not necessarily cover. It's a pretty big point spread. Tennessee's capable. I'll take the points there. Florida Atlantic, Southern Florida, South Florida, the Bulls, probably take the points. Pitt, Cuse, probably take the points with Cuse. Missouri, Auburn, give me Mizzou. Auburn, I mean, it's an Auburn spot, but hey, I tried Auburn last week. They came up short. Missouri cut off an emotional, deflating loss against Bama, though. There's definitely things to make you like Auburn. The line also says Auburn, just catching 2 points at home. Auburn money line plus 106. That would be the situational bet. That feels like the correct bet. I just can't do it. I just think Missouri's the better team. And I think if these teams play 10 times, I think Missouri wins 7 of the 10 times. Minus 120, sure. Missouri money line. Utah, BYU, give me Utah all day there. Don't lay the points, though. Just go money line. I mean, BYU, I mean, come on, man. This team's got to come down to earth. Cincy, Oklahoma State, I don't want to lay that many points. I'll take Oklahoma State. Give me the 23.5. Nevada, New Mexico. Probably lay the points there. And then Florida State and Stanford. Give me the points. Bad travel spot, night game. Florida State's just wildly overrated. Now they are who we thought they were. How they beat Bama, I don't know. Nobody knows. This is too many points. Florida State wins by 11. 18.5. Give me Stanford. I think they can hang in there. And guys, look at the bottom of the screen again, man. Friendly reminder, like I said in the front of the video, usually my monthly is 240, usually my weekly 70. Get grandfathered in. I'm off a really bad week. My season's still in profit. Look at my record, 69-49. With a week where I just got absolutely destroyed, I went 2-8 and then 0-5. What is that combined? 2-13? I just went 2-13 last week. And I still have a 69-49 record. Still in profit. After losing almost like 20 units last week, I got destroyed. Catch me in a bound pack position. Catch me at better pricing. Get grandfathered in. You'll start off your subscription with a good week. I'm not messing around this week, man. You guys should take advantage of this. It's a big opportunity. Do I win 52 weeks a year? No. Do I win every sport just about every single year? Yeah, just about. We'll still see about MLB this year. Could be my first losing season in any sport, any year, ever. So that might finally change after years and years and years of betting. Still very impressive. Yeah, just a huge opportunity. $175. It's like nothing. $175 for a whole month of picks after I just had a really bad week. It makes a lot of sense to me, but only me, man. Only I know what's coming down the pike here. We're going to go on a nice run. I can't wait. I'm locked in. I'm back home, back in the gym, back getting full night's rest, back here late night in my lair, man, just with paper and pens out, doing my due diligence, man, putting that work in again. Not fucked up in the Northeast with fake ass people, dumbass shit going on. Like, I don't like it up there. It's bad mojo. It's evil up there. Northeast, boo. It's fun. Nah. Here on the beach, man, North Carolina. Let's lock the fuck back in. We got money to win. See you tomorrow for NFL picks.